We all know the feeling, the tightness in our chest, the racing thoughts, the overwhelming urge to just escape. Stress is a constant companion in our lives, but when it hits hard and fast, how do we relieve it immediately? It's not about avoiding stress, because, let's face it, that's not realistic. It's about managing it. In this article, we'll delve into 6 simple yet powerful tips for relieving stress instantly, drawing on psychological methods that work for both the mind and body. Because when life throws those stressful moments at us, we deserve to feel like we can handle them calmly and confidently. What is the fastest way to relieve stress? Stress is a natural reaction to life's demands, but it doesn't have to take control of our well-being. The fastest way to relieve stress is often the most straightforward, taking a moment to breathe and reset. It sounds simple, but the physiological effects of deep, mindful breathing can calm your nervous system almost instantly. Studies show that focusing on our breath activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which counteracts stress and helps our body return to a more balanced state. But beyond just breathing, the key lies in how we respond to stress. The quicker we recognize it, the faster we can begin to diffuse it. Tip 1. Recognize when you're stressed. It's easy to get caught in the whirlwind of daily life, so much so that we don't realize stress is building up until we're already overwhelmed. The first step in stress relief is becoming aware of when it's happening. Do you notice your shoulders tense up, your heart racing, or your mind spiraling? These are physical and mental cues that your body is in stress mode. Once you can identify these signals early, you can take immediate action to intervene before it gets worse. Stress is not what happens to us, it's how we respond to what happens to us, says Dr. Hans Selye, the father of stress research. By becoming attuned to your body's response, you can step in earlier and control your reaction. Tip 2. Identify your stress response. Everyone reacts to stress differently. Some people might freeze up, others might lash out, and some might shut down entirely. This is where knowing your unique stress response becomes crucial. When stress hits, your brain triggers one of several fight or flight reactions. Some people enter the fight mode, where they become argumentative or defensive, while others experience flight, feeling the urge to escape or avoid the stressor. Then there's the freeze response, where a person feels paralyzed or stuck, unable to act. Recognizing which pattern you tend to follow helps you develop strategies to break the cycle. Understanding this also allows you to tailor your stress relief techniques, whether you need to physically move to release tension or practice deep breathing to calm your body's reaction. When stress overwhelms us, we can sometimes feel stuck in place. This is the immobilization or frozen stress response. Imagine a deer caught in headlights. This is what happens when our body and mind cannot decide whether to fight or flee. Instead, they freeze. It's not always as dramatic as stopping in your tracks, but it can feel like being mentally paralyzed. You might find yourself unable to make decisions, or you may feel overwhelmed by the sheer weight of everything going on around you. This response is deeply wired into our brains as a survival mechanism, but in today's world, it often doesn't serve us well. Recognizing when you're frozen in stress can help you snap out of it and start moving forward again. The first step is acknowledging the feeling and allowing yourself the space to breathe and recalibrate. Tip 3. Bring your senses to the rescue. Our senses are powerful tools in stress relief. When you're stressed, your mind tends to spiral, but your senses can bring you back into the present moment. By focusing on what you can see, hear, touch, taste, or smell, you ground yourself in reality and divert your mind from the overwhelming thoughts causing the stress. Each sense is a direct path to calming the nervous system, helping you regain control of your body's response. So, how can you use them effectively? Let's dive into how each sense can play a role in immediate stress relief. Sight. What you see can either exacerbate your stress or help you feel calm and centered. Research shows that exposure to nature, even in small doses, can significantly reduce stress levels. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed, take a moment to focus on calming visuals, whether it's a green plant, a beautiful landscape, or even a calming video. You could also try closing your eyes for a few moments to block out overstimulation. In a 2018 study, it was found that looking at green spaces or images of nature can lower cortisol levels, the hormone linked to stress. Your eyes are a gateway to resetting your mind. Use them wisely. Smell. Smell is one of the most powerful senses when it comes to stress relief. It's often the least acknowledged, yet it has a direct line to our emotions. The olfactory system, responsible for our sense of smell, is closely linked to the limbic system, the part of the brain that controls emotions and memory. Certain scents can trigger a calming effect almost immediately. Lavender, for example, has been shown in studies to reduce anxiety and stress, making it a popular choice for aromatherapy. Whether it's lighting a scented candle or diffusing essential oils, using smell as a stress relief tool can have an immediate calming impact. The next time you feel the tension rise, take a deep breath and inhale something soothing. It may be just what you need to hit the reset button. Touch. Touch is another sense that can offer immediate relief from stress. When you're stressed, your body tends to tense up, your shoulders become tight, your fists clench, or your jaw tightens. One of the quickest ways to release this tension is through touch. It could be something as simple as massaging your own neck or hands, or even holding onto a comforting object like a soft blanket or a stress ball. Physical touch can also trigger the release of oxytocin, the love hormone, which reduces feelings of stress and promotes relaxation. In fact, a 2013 study showed that a brief massage can reduce cortisol levels and boost mood. So, don't underestimate the power of a good touch. It's like a reset button for your body's stress response. Taste. When stress strikes, you may not immediately think of taste as a way to relieve it. However, your sense of taste can actually be a very effective stress buster. Sipping on a warm, comforting drink like herbal tea or even chewing gum can activate the vagus nerve, a key player in calming the body. Certain flavors can also have stress-relieving effects. For instance, foods like dark chocolate, which contain compounds that boost serotonin levels, can improve your mood almost instantly. Of course, we don't want to overindulge in unhealthy comfort foods, but choosing something calming like chamomile tea or a piece of fruit can help soothe the mind during stressful moments. It's a small but impactful way to reset. Movement is one of the most effective and quickest ways to relieve stress. When we're stressed, we often remain sedentary, which only increases the tension in our bodies. Moving your body, even for a few minutes, can shift your state of mind. Physical activity helps to release endorphins, which are the body's natural painkillers and mood boosters. A quick walk, stretching, or even dancing in place can reduce cortisol levels and leave you feeling more grounded. In fact, research has shown that even a brief burst of exercise can provide immediate stress relief. So, don't wait for the gym session. Stand up, stretch, or take a quick walk to release that stress. Sound has a profound effect on how we experience stress. It's often the background noise, the hum of traffic, a busy office, or constant notifications that adds to our sense of overwhelm. On the flip side, calming sounds can help neutralize this stress. Nature sounds like birds chirping, waves crashing, or rain falling have been shown to lower anxiety levels and promote relaxation. Music also plays a key role. Calming tunes with slow tempos can reduce heart rate and blood pressure, helping you to feel more at ease. Research from the University of Nevada suggests that listening to soothing music can lower cortisol and boost mood. So, next time you're feeling the weight of stress, put on your favorite calming playlist or let the sounds of nature restore your peace. Vocal toning, or the practice of making soothing sounds with your voice, might sound unusual, but it's actually an incredibly effective method for relieving stress. The simple act of humming, chanting, or even singing has been shown to have calming effects on the body. Why? It's because vocal toning activates the vagus nerve, which helps reduce heart rate and promote relaxation. Research from the International Journal of Yoga has found that humming activates the parasympathetic nervous system, helping you move from a state of fight or flight to calmness. So, whether you're humming your favorite song or softly chanting a mantra, vocal toning can be a quick, accessible way to center yourself and reduce stress. Give it a try next time you feel the pressure building. Tip 4. Find sensory inspiration. Finding sensory inspiration can be a game changer when it comes to relieving stress. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with information and distractions, most of which only add to our anxiety. By actively seeking out sensory experiences that calm and inspire us, we can counterbalance the chaos and promote mental clarity. Sensory inspiration doesn't always have to come from grand gestures. It can be as simple as a walk in a park, feeling the sun on your skin, or listening to your favorite calming music. The goal is to reconnect with the present moment, grounding yourself in the sights, sounds, and feelings that restore peace. Your body knows the answer, says mindfulness expert Jon Kabat-Zinn. Tuning into your senses helps remind you of this, bringing you back to a place of calm when stress tries to take over. Take a break from technology. One of the easiest ways to find sensory inspiration is to take a break from technology. Our devices are designed to capture our attention, often leading to information overload and increased stress. Constant notifications, emails, and social media updates can leave us feeling drained and anxious. Taking a conscious step away from screens, even for just 15 minutes, can help reset your nervous system. Use this time to reconnect with the world around you, perhaps by stepping outside, enjoying a cup of tea, or simply closing your eyes and focusing on your breath. Studies show that disconnecting from technology, even temporarily, can reduce cortisol levels and help us refocus. Give yourself permission to unplug for a bit. It's an essential act of self-care in a hyper-connected world. Tip 5. Make quick stress relief a habit. When stress strikes, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, but what if you could tackle it before it even gets out of hand? That's where making quick stress relief a habit comes in. The more we practice stress relief techniques regularly, the more effectively we can tap into them when stress builds. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You do it daily to maintain your well-being, and the same goes for stress management. Whether it's deep breathing, stretching, or taking a short walk, building a routine of simple stress relief practices into your day can reduce the overall impact of stress. When you make it a habit, these techniques become second nature, and you can use them to head off stress before it takes hold. Consistency is key, and even just 5 minutes a day can make a big difference. Tip 6. Practice wherever you are. One of the best things about stress relief techniques is that they don't require special equipment or even a designated space. You can practice them wherever you are, whether you're stuck in traffic, sitting at your desk, or waiting for your coffee order. Learning to relieve stress in the moment is a skill that pays off when life's demands don't slow down. Deep breathing, for example, can be done while standing in line at the store, and gentle stretches can be performed at your desk. Research from Harvard Medical School has shown that brief moments of mindfulness or deep breathing throughout the day can lower blood pressure and reduce anxiety. The key is to integrate these practices into your daily routine so they're there when you need them most. At home, you have the advantage of being in a more comfortable and familiar environment, which makes it easier to implement stress relief strategies. One of the most effective ways to unwind is to create a peaceful space where you can escape the demands of the outside world. This might mean dimming the lights, playing soothing music, or simply lighting a calming candle. A quick stress relief technique to try is a warm bath with Epsom salts. The magnesium helps relax muscles and reduces cortisol levels, providing immediate relief. Another simple yet powerful practice is deep breathing. Lie down in a quiet room, place your hand on your abdomen, and take slow, deep breaths. This triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, helping you to relax. Whether it's reading or meditating, find what calms you most in the sanctuary of your home and make it a part of your evening routine. Work can often be a major source of stress, especially when deadlines loom and pressure mounts. But you don't need to leave the office to relieve the tension building in your body and mind. Simple techniques like box breathing, a method where you inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold again for 4, can be done at your desk to quickly reduce anxiety and refocus your mind. Another effective method is progressive muscle relaxation, PMR, where you tighten and then release each muscle group to relieve physical tension. It only takes a few minutes and can be done without anyone noticing. A short walk around the office or outside can also do wonders, especially if you focus on your surroundings, like the trees, the sky, or the sounds of nature. Stress relief at work isn't about escaping. It's about integrating techniques that allow you to stay calm and productive under pressure. When you're on the go, whether you're commuting, running errands, or traveling, stress doesn't take a break. but even during the busiest moments, you can still find ways to relieve stress quickly. Start with deep breathing exercises that can be done in the car or while waiting in line. Inhale deeply, hold for a few seconds, then slowly exhale. This can lower your heart rate and help you regain composure. If you're traveling by public transport, try to focus on the rhythm of your breath or use noise-canceling headphones to listen to calming music or guided meditation. Another great tool is a stress relief app. There are several that provide quick exercises, mindfulness prompts, and guided breathing techniques to help you reduce stress in just a few minutes. On the go, you just need to carve out small moments to reset your mind and body, and stress will have less of a hold over you.